might just.
But you have a or so trees, just
I didn't want to do so much with rods, so I don't know what it is. I would be like, you're just kind of told department.
I mean, this, so when you look at this, big trees.
Alright, can we go ahead and get the meeting started? I'm standing in for Rich tonight. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So, do not know me, I am Gary Melzer. It's just a one-night thing. It just, Rich has some issues right now that he's dealing with, so he asked me, he called me the other night. All right,
I knew we were gonna be here.
Huh?
You knew I was gonna be here.
Call this meeting to order. Do we want to approve the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda. I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Okay, reports. Chief?
Busy month, last month, did 41 runs last month. 12 fire runs and 29 EMS runs last month. And so we're continually doing training. Every week we're working on something. And Tim and I are attending a smoke reading class in Irons. That'll be done on Thursday night. And so it gives you a better view of what's happening in your fire. Let's see what else. Trucks are all in good shape. I had 142 down to the shop the other day and got a service on it. Checked all the brakes, everything checked out good on that. So we're in good shape. We're just plugging along. And so that's all I got.
Ambulance, Ryan, you got anything?
So not to contradict what you just said about the trucks, but the other night we did have an issue with the ambulance, the power load system. It seems okay. I've talked to Stryker. They think it's a battery issue. They're busy on projects all this week. He's going to get back to me next week. He's going to come up, put it on the computer, do a troubleshooting on it, and get it taken care of. Other than that, it's been too busy.
Okay.
But it's working now, correct?
Yeah, they actually recommend keep run it some.
Yeah.
It seems like when it's on shore power, it doesn't get enough juice to charge everything up. Because we've got a lot of stuff in there that charges.
Thanks. All right, assessors, obviously Rich is in here, so we're gonna bypass that. Custodian, Tim, got anything?
Just that, if anybody's wondering, the flags will be down here shortly. I was gonna do it yesterday or today, now they're wet, so I figured I'd let them hang and dry out. Otherwise, they're gonna get mildewy. And then, the new flagpole area, I know Rich has been doing some stuff with that. I'm getting some, topsoil for around it to kind of fill that in, and hopefully here we'll get the hole in the ground, but being as tall as it is, it's gonna be more than a one-man show, so. Otherwise, that's about it.
Okay. How about the transfer station?
Transfer station's going good, other than Bill. He's not around for a while because of some health issues. We have some people filling in for now, punching the card. And I've been taking care of the recycling, calling and shuffling the cardboard around and taking care of that during the day, so.
Thank you.
Yep.
Management Council. Okay, Okay, to the board members of Norman Township, on the first, Megan Scott had her meet and greet. From what I heard, as I'm just reading this, it was a good turnout. Besides that, everything is the same for September. We do have an MTA meeting scheduled for the 29th. I haven't heard anything if it is a for sure rental yet or not. That's from Valerie. Parks and Rec.
Everything looks good around here. Tim's doing a nice job with everything. Reliable Concrete did a nice job on the concrete at the park. Yeah, hopefully I can get with Rich here and we can get that flagpole finished up and be good. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Planning?
Nothing.
Nothing? Zone?
Nothing.
Well,
Unless,
Jill and Mary Becker Wyatt did meet for bylaw review on Friday.
oh, I don't know nothing about that.
I just thought,
Oh, okay.
Any public comment? Anybody say that?
Yeah. Bill?
So I'm just giving you guys an update for the fireworks for 2023. We did go ahead and get a group fundraiser. We also have a 501c3 in the works. We're calling it Wellston Fireworks and Family Fun. So far, right now, we're sitting at 20% of our goal of $10,000 to raise by February 1st. We have a golf outing coming up on September 25th at Pondcrest. They've been great supporters. We're also gonna do a can and bottle drive for Norman Township during trash pickup here at the Township Hall on October 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Have to mention Labor Day. Everybody was super. The Dublin store let us set up there. They put bag stuffers in. Explain to the public more about why we're doing this. I think it made a lot of them feel a lot better. You know, when we started this, everybody was complaining, well, that's not our responsibility. But then it tells them that townships like this one and other ones in the area can't afford to pay for fireworks anymore because they're too expensive. People seem to do it. We raised almost $800 that weekend, so it was fantastic. We have donation jars out there that all the businesses let us. So our goal is 10,000. We're at 20% right now, so we have about $2,500 roughly in that category. But we did have to use some to pay for the 501c3 in the state. But if anybody, the board member, wants to see the paperwork, that they're more than welcome to ask for a copy of it. We'll send it to them. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Demento. I wanted to see Mr. Mosley tonight. He came out Saturday and saw our situation next to my house and wanted me to try to work with the people that live there. And we've been doing this for 6 years now. They have 5, 6 travel trailers in there. They have no septic systems for them. I don't know what kind of electric they have for them. And he wanted me to ask us if we could work with them. Well, I decided I'm not going to work with them. We want them to take them to court and get them out of there. The township has stuff that's just, they're not supposed to have multiple things on their property, and here they got 4 travel trailers there, people living in them. None of them work, and I know he said, well, it'll take 6 months to a year to get them out of there. Well, to me, township ought to do it. I'm just tired of it.
Bob?
My valuation, I wanted to think about selling, had people come out and give me a quote, and they said to figure about 25,000 to 30,000 less because of my neighbors. Now, you're not gonna drop my taxes, so, you know, there's something gotta be done.
Bob said to tell you the lawyer is drawing up the letter on Tuesday. 21 days after the letter is served, he's going to be out there and give them the citation, and then it goes to court. That's what he told me to tell you today because he knew you were coming to the meeting. So the lawyer will have the letter to him, he's drafting it on Tuesday.
Well, the owner told me once, he says, everybody will come out and take a look and everything, and then in another month, it'll be all done with it and be forgot about, and it'll still be the same as it is now. This is what the owner told me.
Yep,
for the
well,
property. So
Bob's
that's-
all ready to write the citation and take him to court.
Yeah.
That's what he said to tell you today.
And he says, so I figure when I leave for the fall, come back in the spring, they'll still be there, it'll all be cleaned up though.
Is Bob the zoning person?
Yes,
Okay,
he's the one that will write the citation.
all right.
Didn't Richard say that they were gonna get a violation for more than one dwelling on one parcel
Yeah,
too?
well, that's what the lawyer is drafting, but he said that he didn't get it done this week, but it will be done by Tuesday. Then they have 21 days, then after that, Bob will be there.
Sounds like they got your back.
Yeah, we'll see when it happens.
We have witnesses.
Do we know the violations? Can we find out what the violations are?
We live on the other side of them.
Once the letter's here, I don't know, Bob will have a copy of it, and Richard will have a copy of what the letter says from the lawyer. So I'm sure you can get a copy of it.
Yeah, the owner tried to say he had septic system put in, well, as far as we know, there's never been any other septic system except the one he has for a mobile home. And then he say there's 4 other trailers there.
The
Where
fact
they're
is,
dumping
there's
or-
no place for septic on that property. There have been 3 times that they have buried big holes full of garbage, twice with them and once from the previous people. And there is absolutely not a spot on that ground that has not had something buried in it. So it's gonna be a major, and then they have no place for a dry well. Absolutely, I mean, there is no way they can make it
Yeah, I had one of them
legal.
call today, I don't know which trailer it was, but they wanted a trash card. And I said, you only get 1 per piece of property. And they're like, well, we want to buy 1. And I said, no, it's only 1 per household. And they're like, well, what do we do with our trash?
Well,
So,
they got a big pile of it out there now.
It's as big as this room,
Well, not quite.
Yeah.
this room.
Well, it is ugly. It's, you are talking about the one on Maple Street Road,
Yes.
right?
It's past ugly.
It's probably the worst one I've seen in a long time in this area.
That's all, say what I had to say.
Okay, let's move.
Hopefully
Any
something will be
unfinished
done.
business? You got any unfinished business? Nothing? All right, moving, new business, it's community center roof repair, but
no quotes have come in.
there's no quotes yet.
Well, Richard has some, but,
The guy never showed up,
He never
but
showed.
he was gonna
yeah,
try.
but another thing is though too, the roof something has to get done with it, because it's getting bad and winter's coming, so.
Richard said he'll probably have to patch it before they find a roofer.
Well, why can't Bob's do it? Bob doesn't own it anymore, it's under new management,
New ownership.
so.
He did the last roofing job, and it wasn't that great in my opinion.
But it's new owner though, it's not the same, it's not under the
Bob
same
doesn't
person.
own it anymore.
From the last time the township had a roof done, it's under,
Somebody else.
yeah.
Isn't it Bucks
I don't
Roofing
know
or
if he's
something now?
talked to them or
What's
not.
that?
I
Isn't
don't
it
know.
Bucks Roofing or something now?
Well, Buck's
No.
Roofing is in where Phil Landis's place where Bob used to be. Jeremy Novak owns it now. And, yeah, they're good.
So-
I could probably have them here in October if you wanted them.
So the other 2 that Rich said to me the other day, one out Ludington, one out Travers, no show, or
They didn't show.
he told me there was 2 of them coming?
Yeah, when he called me the other night, he said there was, nobody showed.
Me personally, and I hope there's a couple other that would probably think the same, I think you're wasting your time and your money putting a Band-Aid on it and patching it.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
gotta
saying too,
be-
because it's so bad now on this side, and you already gotta replace decking, so why not
Richard
get
said
it?
the problem is, nobody will come out, nobody wants to do
But
it.
if, I get what you're saying, but if we can, if Bob is willing to do it, before winter, why not get it done?
Is he willing to do it?
Yeah,
You know that for a fact?
I'm almost positive they'll do it.
Well, let Richard know then.
Okay.
Besides that, you got a motion to adjourn? Nothing else?
I'll make that motion.
Just reading what's here.
I'll second that motion.
Second it?
Yep.
Okay. I think this is a record.
It is.
Gary, you coming back next month?
It's a possibility.
Right to the point.
Last time the meeting was asked for 13 minutes.
Thank you, by the way, for doing that. They don't know how to do it.
Nobody knows what to do.
Wow.
Is this the fastest one?
Time to go fishing yet.
When I seen it. on Facebook, when I looked at it, I thought, well, I knew it was gonna be a big